Okay guys, this is the gap in question. As you can see, there's not really much happening in this gateway. It's just basically blocking it off because people think it's a quite nice place to go and camp. Apparently there's a lake in that woods at the back there. You can just see that fence line, or hedge line, should I say, tree line. There's a pond somewhere around there. It's quite nice. It's all grassed as well. People have picnics apparently that way. And he just wants to protect himself because he has people coming here and cut this for hay, among other things. So we're going to start. I'm going to measure out. We're going to have to cut back some of this hedging. Yeah, on this side. But that's what gap number one. Ooh, slightly over half, isn't it? definitely. Just a quick one. I am just trying to level this gate up because basically, I don't know how well it's going to show up on here. That is basically almost perfectly bang on level, that gate. But when it comes to this side, it's not quite there. Look at that. So we will have to just do it by eye instead of by measurement. You know, sometimes these things go to plan and then sometimes they don't. So there we go. Hopefully you can see that. So as you can see, all I'm going to do is grab that spike, put it in, remembering that that is the bottom of the hinge, like that. So you need to go above it, basically. Hopefully you saw that. I would normally have a lump hammer, but I've left a bag of bits on the drive as usual. So on that spike there was 2 sets of grips. I like to knock them in. Well, actually it all depends. So if it's normally hinged on this side, you're giving yourself so many inches. It's about 3 inches between, I think it's that one and the other. No, it's about 3 inches here. So you're giving yourself almost 6 inches between here and the gate. So the further you knock it in, the less you're going to have to adjust, basically. Well, the less room you're going to have to adjust. I'll take that one further, I think. Like I said, what I do is I've just hooked up and moved the brick from underneath here, because these are underneath supporting it. What that allows you to do is basically, when you do the top one, well, now that you've done the bottom one, when you do the top one, it's going to be a more accurate fit. So you don't have like the bottom one touching here and then the top one, it sits about here. But I'm just going to make sure this gate is alright, and then we'll crack on with the next one. Alright guys, hopefully I got enough footage of this, but that's the gate's finished. There's a little gap at the top, but it's not a problem. I tried turning them hinges, or them bolts on the hinges, but Jesus, I heated this one up, as you can see. I removed it as much as possible, but it ain't going to move. I feel, just because they are basically, it don't look too bad. The gap's not too bad actually. Only one thing I wish I'd done a bit, although saying that you can't. This bit in the middle I wish was a little bit higher, or the gates are a little bit lower, but if I'd lowered the gates anymore, this side would have been in the ground, and so would that be. So the gates would have been dragging, and then people would have been jumping up, stuff like that. So they don't look square, look like they're going up, but across the top it's level. It's weird. It's amazing that, you know, you stick a spirit level on something and it says it's level, but when you look at it, it doesn't. But the posts are level, the gates are level, and that's it.
How about that? You might be able to see me now. Might.
Hey up guys, 3 o'clock. That gate has just taken me an hour and 20 minutes. It was hard going. Those gates are each 10 foot wide. But yeah, went alright. I think I may have to do a voiceover, should I say, and put some music on this, because the wind was pretty horrific there for filming. So you got to see me do a few bits. I didn't do it all. It's pretty much the same as usual. Dig a hole, put a post in it, make sure it's level, you know. You'll see me on the last post, I think I did. The battery, this is on my phone, the battery in my camera died. I'm not sure if you see me putting any cement mix in there. I basically changed from post mix to 20mm ballast and cement, just purely for the fact that it gives a firmer grip. The stones are bigger, you can get a good stomp on it. You may even notice that when I did the first gate on this patch, when I let go, took the bricks out, it fell. It's one of them things, the gates are so heavy, until that concrete has gone off and everything around it's firm, they're just going to do that. And to be fair, sometimes, the noise is a dog by the way, sometimes you just cannot make the post stand straight, unless without putting a big boot of concrete around it and setting them first and then putting the gates on. But because we're using used gates, and the hinges, the eyelets that go in and bolt down are so hard, so seized up, that I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. What will have to happen if he takes that, you'll see in the last video, I've left a brick underneath the middle of the gates just to keep it upright, so let it set. When he takes that off, if it drops again, then what will have to happen is I'll have to come out with a big blowtorch, heat the hell out of it, try and move it. I did it on the other one, but the blowtorch that I had just struggled really. I'd had to sit there for 20 minutes to heat it all the way through. I did get it to move a little bit, probably about a quarter of an inch if that. It was enough to tighten it up enough just so it's not rocking. But with these gates, just crazy. They're a bit look a bit more set fast. There was no movement in them whatsoever. So yeah, that's it. It's 3 o'clock. I'm finished for the day. So that was 2 sets of gates I've done. I can't really count for that other gate really, because all I did was screw the spring latch and turn that hinge around and put it on it. It took me all of 10 minutes to do that. And I've done, you won't have seen it, there's no point me showing you me digging holes. I really don't see the point. 2 holes for a new sign for the church in this place. So yeah, I'm about knackered, and let's get on with the day. Hope you all have a good week. See you later. Alright guys, in the beginning of the video, that was the last set of gates you see me install. So if you do a decent job and they like you end up, I am on a backcountry lane, so don't before people start whinging at me. No, not that one. It's been dug out. It's the one after. This one. So there's the next hole to fill. Basically, what I'm trying to say, do a good job, they like you, they'll have you back. So another pair of gates.